Happy Finance Friday, ladies and gentlemen out there. Victor Vinico Johnson coming at you with a Finance Friday tip. So I really want to talk to my landlords out there, especially new landlords. Maybe you just acquired your first investment property, you got a rental property going. Congratulations on that, first of all. You're generating passive income now. You have another stream of income, and you're also building wealth through the equity buildup that you have there, and several other ways that you're making money by having that investment property. Maybe you're someone who just inherited property from a relative who's passed on. You are the benefactor of a property that was in the family, and now it's your job to either get it sold or get it cash flowing. And you've elected to be a landlord, fixed it up. You probably already got your tenants in there, and you're ready to go. So today's tips are for those folks, you newer landlords out there. I've been landlording since 2015. And so I've picked up quite a few traits, and most of my properties are well outside of my range of where I live, more than 200 miles, and in most cases out of the state that I live in. So here's 3 quick tips for you if you are a new landlord and you're looking for some ways to help you mitigate loss and, of course, increase your revenue. Number 1, if you are still in the phase of getting it rehabbed, make sure you bring out at least 3 contractors and give them the same exact scope of work. What is the scope of work? These specific details that you plan to do the rehab on. If you want to fix certain floors, put down the specific flooring that you're looking for. You're changing out faucets and fixtures, make sure you put down specifics because the range could vary. One contractor may go with the most basic economical ones. Others may choose for something that shines and shimmers. But you are the one that has the ultimate say in what you want. So make sure your scope of work is very clear and give each one of those contractors that scope of work and see how varying the pricings of the quotes come back. It's a fun exercise. I love looking at it. The one is super low, one is super high, and one's somewhere in the middle. And usually you end up going with maybe even a whole different person or something. Anyway, I'm just playing. But make sure you have at least 3 different quotes for your rehab work. Number 2, you must screen your tenants. Do not just go with, oh, well, I have a friend who needs a place. Why don't you let them rent? They got the money. I know they've been working at that job for a long time. I see them going in and out. You need to do a thorough background check, credit check, income verification for any tenant that you're putting into your property. And for 555 equity, when we're managing our properties, our rule of thumb is to always make sure that anybody that's 18 years of age or older is being verified. And we do all of those steps that I just mentioned: the background check, the credit check, the income verification, and then, of course, make a decision based on that. And remember, this is your property. This is your home. This is something that ultimately you may get back at some point, or you're going to continue to rent it out. Whatever you do, it's still your property, and making sure you got good people in there is the number 1 rule to being successful as a landlord. And number 3, and I got several of these, so if anybody's looking for more personalized coaching, make sure you connect with me through the messenger or reach out to the website. But specifically, the 3rd tool that I have for you, or tip that I have for new landlords out there, is that you must create a system that's automated as possible so that your tenants can pay the rent, you can pay the mortgage, and they can submit maintenance tickets to you directly. So you can see pictures of anything that they're saying has happened. You can assess whether or not it's their fault, your fault, those type of things. And you can keep a record of all of the repairs that you've done to the property while that tenant was there. And so there's several tools out there. I like apartments.com. They're making a nice little leeway in the marketplace. But there's several tools out there that you can manage your properties through. You just need some kind of system where you can easily track the rent payments, automatically add any late fees, and, of course, receive maintenance requests from your tenants. So those are 3 quick tips. Hopefully those will help you out. This is all about new landlords getting some guidance on how they can secure their property with great tenants, making sure the rehab isn't outside of their range as far as the cost goes, and, of course, making sure that you have a system in place so that your tenants have a way to communicate with you outside of your cell phone. They need a way that they can upload pictures and pay their rent so that it is more of an automated process for you. this is what allows me to travel the world and still be able to manage my properties. So hopefully this is a good tip for you. I'm Victor Vinico Johnson. I am offering a Landlord 101 coaching course. Reach out to me for more information on that. Have a wonderful weekend, folks, and go ahead and make sure you're managing your properties correctly. Happy Finance Friday.